Okay, I'm gonna make this one relatively quick. Whenever we were in Japan, me, the supply specialist, and the comms NCO, we went for a run one morning. And we're up in the mountains, and we find this nice little trail, and we start running this trail. It was like a gravel road, kind of half-assed. And we start running this trail, and we're going up this mountain and everything. It was all cool, you know. It sucked ass, because I don't like running in the beginning. I really don't like running up hills. I did at the time to try to keep myself in shape. That was the only reason. Now, as you can tell, I don't run. So, on the way back down, I kept seeing these little, they look like fuzzy balls. Okay, and I know that sounds weird. They look like fuzzy balls all over these trees. So another one of my friends in my old unit calls me Fuzzy Balls. There's a lot of different nicknames for me because of things that I've done. But these are some that I'm okay with. So I keep seeing these fuzzy balls. And while we're running back down, I got this great idea. There's one that's hanging out right over the road. Like a tree that's hanging out right over the road. And I see them all over it. So I've got this great idea. You know what? I'm going to snatch one of those. So we're running back down, right? My dumb ass reaches out. And I go and I full on grip this motherfucker. It wasn't fuzzy. It was spiky. I felt like I just grabbed a whole fucking pin cushion of all the pins facing outwards. I just went, eh. You know, just. Eh. It was not a good time. It was a very unpleasurable feeling. So now I've got all these little micro holes in my hands, and it's stuck in my hand. So I start shaking my hand and try to get this motherfucker off. Well, eventually it flies back off into the woods, which kind of pissed me off, and I'll explain that in a little bit. So I've got some blood trickling down my hand, and I'm just like, it's not fuzzy! So now I get made fun of that for that a lot, because I screamed that, because I really thought that they were fuzzy. Well, they weren't fuzzy. After doing a little bit of research on the good old Google, I find out that they are Japanese water chestnuts, I believe. And they're encased in these green shells that are spiky. And then whenever you cut open the shells, or the green shell, you get a hard shell. And you crack open that hard shell, and there's like 3 individual pieces inside that hard shell that you could peel open, and you got the nut. First of all, they give you cotton mouth like crazy. I tried it. They give you cotton mouth like crazy. And how I tried it is that eventually I just put on one of my gloves, some good old combat gloves, grabbed one, and they're not great. They're not meant for, to stop penetration, but it's better than trying to do it barehanded again. I knew what to expect this time. So I cut it open with a Gerber. For anybody that may not be familiar, it doesn't matter the brand. If it's a multi-tool, we call it a Gerber. At least a lot of us, maybe not all of us, but I definitely was one of those exceptions. I learned it from an NCO. It doesn't matter if it's a Leatherman, it's a Gerber. It's just what we call multi-tools. So I start cutting it open with that, and that's how I learned about what's inside of them. And they give you cotton mouth like a motherfucker. So hopefully I kept that one short enough. There are some stories that I could tell from my time in Japan. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. All of that. It would really help me out because I enjoy doing this. I hope that you guys enjoy whenever I do this. And it encourages me to make more content. And hopefully my content has been getting better. I've been trying to be more consistent on uploads.